Hi everyone, this is Rob with the Shoko Show. Nestlé Purina recently invited me to attend their Better with Pets Summit on the emotional wellness for pets and the people who love them. I met many great people, like this guy, fellow cat YouTuber Chris Poole. Lots of wonderful cats, and learned so many great things. And I'm excited to share with you what I learned to be the 3 most important ways to enrich your cat's life. Number 1, stress. I'm not talking about the negative stress of, say, the vacuum cleaner, but positive stress. And there's no better way to introduce this to your cat than in the form of a food puzzle. A food puzzle is a positive stressor that is mentally stimulating, motivating, and rewarding for your cat. I made a simple one out of some old foam I had lying around. While Cody tries to figure it out, senior scientist at Purina, Dr. Reagan McGowan, provides insight.
There's a lot that goes into actually seeking out and foraging for your food, learning the skills there, and you get positive feedback from that. Phenomenon called contra freeloading, where animals will often even, and people too, choose to work for their food to get that skills and to get that reward as opposed to taking free food. It might be stressful as they're initially learning how to use those, but then they get this eureka moment when they finally figure it out, or they get that surge of excitement, just like we do, like, yes, I did it.
And cat behaviorist Mikel Delgado offers some tips if you're just starting out with food puzzles.
It's got to be super easy at first.
Yeah,
so,
like what? What do you recommend?
Like the food should be gushing out of the puzzle. Like I think a lot of people make the food puzzle too hard when they start, and like, oh, you won't do it. And so you have to make it as easy as the food bowl at first. Then as they get better at it, you can make it harder.
It worked well with Cody. Now let's see how Shorty does. Yeah, I figured she'd be too smart for that. I'll have to get something more complex for her. But I discovered other options at the Purina Better with Pets event.
So we've got the wobbler. So this has, you can put the treats in there or the food in there, and you sort of shake it around, and then this is edible string. I made some different examples, like this is, you put the treats or the food in here, and the cat has to bat it around, and get it over to this side and pull it out.
Do you have any other tips for people at home to?
Yeah, experiment, but always keep an eye on whatever you're experimenting with.
The second way you can help to enrich not only your cat's life, but your own as well, is to use social media. Here's the thing. Cats are not a low-maintenance pet, and they do require your attention. Mikel Delgado explains.
Maintenance is not bad, and I really feel like cats give back in proportion to what you give them.
So cats do need your attention. They need things like food puzzles, and to play like they're hunting, and high places to perch in, and they really can't do this without your effort. Nestlé Purina behaviorist Dr. Sandra says you can make this work a lot more fun.
The daily husbandry things that you have to do for your cat, look at those as pleasure routine that you can create moments for bonding with your cat. It doesn't have to be a drudgery. So how do you turn that into fun? I think that that's the piece, because then you can share that on social media.
And indeed, producing Shoko videos and sharing information on our blog requires me to spend more time with my cats than probably most people do. Many people ask why Shorty and Cody are so happy, and the simple process of spending time with them to share them on social media is perhaps the reason why. They both love the attention of having their photos taken. Cody even likes to help in the editing process. And beyond that, Delgado believes that social media is like a dog park for cats, where we can learn more about them and to be better caregivers just by sharing in the activities of others.
Like all of us should be utilizing social media as a way to share information about cats, and certainly visual information and body language is very helpful.
And the third most important way to enrich your cat's life is through socialization. This is another positive and mild stressor that prepares them for new situations later in life, so they feel used to them as opposed to threatened.
What we try to do with animals to make sure that they're thriving is to make sure that their perception of control is always greater than their perception of threat.
Delgado has a great tip for lasting human-cat relationship success.
Interactions between cats and humans last longer and are better when the person lets the cat dictate the interaction and start the interaction rather than initiating the interaction themselves.
In short, let the cat come to you, an important lesson for adults, but especially for children.
Bending over and making direct eye contact and hugging and kissing them, which is what a lot of children do automatically with animals, can be really, really scary. We need to think about how how dog language works or how cat language works, and know when to give them a little bit of space.
Cindy Ruggiero is the guardian of many Hollywood cats who are popular because of how social and relaxed they are.
I'd say just treat them like they're human rather than they're cats. And I make sure that their needs are met before my needs are met.
Dr. Lin says that while the best time to socialize a kitten to humans is between 2 and 7 weeks of age, the work doesn't stop there.
It's a lifelong process, so it's not a matter of you just do it at 2 to 7 weeks and then you forget it. You're preparing them for an environment that is not their natural environment. Exposure to people and handling and also exposure to anything in their environment.
Cats do require a lot of care, but this can be a fun process for us by keeping them intrigued, engaged, and socialized to enhance their emotional well-being and improve our relationships so that both cat and cat guardian thrive. I hope you enjoyed these tips from Nestlé Purina's Better with Pets Summit. Let me know how they work out for you. There's always more to come from The Shoko Show, so subscribe and follow our channels.